Hi. This is the second instalment that I'll have done for the video diary, and basically what I wanted to do, it's been a bit of a bad couple of weeks. I haven't done any videos or anything like that because there's just been a whole lot of other things going on. I guess what I wanted to kind of demonstrate with this video was all aspects. The whole reason I wanted to do the video diary thing for small holding was just to demonstrate the whole sphere of things, like the spectrum of good and bad, or how, you know, the labels of things and whatever, however you want to put it. Not so much, I didn't really want to kind of be on here and like have a whinge or anything like that, because there's people with problems 100 times worse than me, so I'm quite lucky in a lot of respects. But the last few weeks, it has been raining a lot here, which is good, because I know we are still in a drought, and Australia as a whole. And yeah, it has been raining a lot, which is really good, and I know in the next few months when summer comes around I'll be missing that rain. But it's just been perpetually overcast for the last few weeks, so nothing's really grown. So I was hoping to have done my week of self-sufficiency by now, but because it's literally just been overcast all the time, so nothing's really growing or anything like that. The car's broken down a couple of times, and believe me, when you live in the country and you break down, you really break down. So twice that's happened, so that's been a bit of a drama. I've had a problem with the bathroom. A few things have gone wrong with that, which has set me back. Some electrical work I had to get done. Electrician came around to do a small job, like basically a $200 job, and then he got up into the roof, and a lot of the old wiring was just dodgy and old, so a $200 job's turned into a $1,500 job. But I haven't got around. I've told him, look, do what you can for the $200 and I'll give you a call in a couple of weeks, or a bit more, because I just haven't got the money to do that. Like, when you buy an old house, you generally inherit old problems. So I've got no lights at the moment. It's just on dawn now, which is why the video is probably a little bit dark, and it's cold. I'm breathing frost in my own lounge room. So no lights or electricity in half the house, so that's a bit hard. And what else has happened? One of the lambs got out. One of the lambs got out, and one part of the fence got wrecked. But that was a bit of an issue. The male lamb that was on that new arrival video, we've docked him now, so his tail and the rest, another major part of his male anatomy will come off soon. So he should calm down a bit and not be so rambunctious and, you know, jumping fences and starting fights and whatever. And it's just, yeah, I guess I just wanted to kind of demonstrate. A lot of people have that ideal notion of, you know, you move to the country and it's all sunshine and happy, and, you know, we'll buy an old house and we'll renovate it and, you know, yada yada yada. But there's as many low points as there is high points, and if you're doing it by yourself like I am, and you live by yourself and what have you, it can be quite hard. Like, I think I've relied on my parents the last couple of weeks more, well, just as much as I have in my whole life. They've really been, I couldn't ask for better parents, really. They've really been a help, because sometimes it just gets quite hard, you know, you've got so much to do, so much to look after. And it's that whole notion of when it rains it pours, you know, so sometimes things all happen at once. Like, you know, I've got no power and I've had to fix all this fencing and nothing's growing in the garden, and the car breaking down and not having the money, you know, you're paying off the mortgage and bills and stuff, doesn't really leave much money for doing anything else. And you know, I guess it's just like I said, there's probably people with a lot more harsher problems than what I've got. I didn't really want to come on here and whine like, oh, poor me, whatever, because I'm really pretty lucky as far as things go. But I just wanted to demonstrate that it's not all, you know, champagne and caviar as far as small holding goes. There's going to be ups and downs. I think a lot of people have that notion of, let's move to the country and it's going to be, you know, a nice jolly kind of ride, and we'll buy an old house and we'll do it up and everything will be fine. But you've really got to make sure that you're prepared for what's going to happen. Like, I've been here a few years now, and you know, there's been times when I've been really ecstatic and happy and everything's been great, and there's been other times, like the last few days, where I just want to lie down somewhere and just disappear, you know, just, oh, you kind of wish everything had just disappeared basically, and you could just go away somewhere and, I don't know, not have to worry about all this stuff. I guess winter's kind of like that too, that you know, it's just cold and damp and wet, and it just seems like things slow down. Like, I try to embrace every season because it's obviously an essential part of the cycle of the earth on a yearly basis. But, you know, sometimes things just get a bit overwhelming. I hate that whole monetary value to things, like having to rely on money all the time. Like, I know it's a necessity and stuff like that, but sometimes it just, I don't know, I just can't embrace that whole thing anymore. I just really couldn't give a toss about, you know, I don't want $1 million or anything like that. I'd like to have enough money to pay the mortgage off. But, you know, I guess it's just kind of this is the reality of it. There's ups and downs, and, you know, today's a new day, so we'll see what happens. But I guess, yeah, I just wanted to kind of go over what was going on and let people know and show that this is what is the reality of it, of smallholding, you know. Sometimes it is like every problem just becomes like a brick, like you're carrying a backpack and you just get so many bricks in the backpack that you just can't carry the backpack anymore. But, you know, we'll see what happens. It's a new day. Cool. Alright. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.